Right, redoing this. So let's go. Ipso ILC98 on whites 60 with SuperWash Plus. On this one. 3 towels. Fuck this one, it didn't give me a sod salt last time. And I'm just kidding about the SuperWash Plus part 2, because for some odd reason, if you're just going to use powder in a machine like this, for some reason it just helps. I don't understand it, but it does. White 60 with eco. Let's go. So, loading. Of course, you have to load the machine evenly and place your loads around the basket wall. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was the shitty Whirlpool Cabrio high efficiency washer guide from like mid-2010. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. This is a front loader. So, toss your shit in as you do, because it doesn't matter how you load a front loader. It will get either balanced or unbalanced as it wishes. So there you are. Add in your detergent. In this case, I really can't be arsed using this fucking drawer because I hate its design and I despise this entire generation of Ipsos in general because they are terrible. So instead, add your detergent straight into the drum. This is just for this instance, boys. Don't do it on your domestic, it won't work. Break up the powder if it gets lumpy, and then officially go back to adding even more if you wish. This shit ain't working, fuck's sake. Right. Pull your tab outwards if you're using a 10 wash, and also the sides as well. And then, of course, continue pouring. There we go, that's enough. Close your door. I really could not give a shit about these machines. And then, of course, put your fucking dosh in, because it needs it to start. No. Fuck you. This is gonna take the piss. I'm gonna go to SuperWash Plus anyway, because why not? If it eats a quid, I'm not gonna be happy. Holy sweet fucking Jesus. Let's fucking go. It started. Holy shit, guys. It worked for once. Right. In a nutshell, this is the full video with the right lighting. So fuck this. It seems to fill up all the compartments when it does the main wash floor, and I have no idea why. Let's see what kind of sudsing we get, because this is literally a mini load of towels at this point. I'm not using that piece of shit over there. Fuck that. Terrible hunk of shit, that. So let's see what this proves. Because I'm not using a net tune with bad bearings. I'm going to preserve its soul by actually switching it off of the plug, which I have. Because I really don't think running that net tune more into the ground than it currently is a good idea. Ooh, getting quite misty. Let's see what happens now. Is it working? Let's see if it does. Let's give it a look. Mild sudsing. Will certainly need more detergent in a minute, unless it actually foams up a little bit more and it starts to tumble. If it's gonna do one, that is. That is a tiny level of towels. Minor foaming. Right, that's it. That's it. I'm fed up with taking no as an answer. I'm making this thing suds lock either way, boys. Fuck this shitty series of machines in fuck Alliance LLC in a nutshell just for a minute. I'm not saying fuck it in total because they made some good machines, but screw industry. I just want suds, goddammit. Give me suds, bitch. And it's gonna stop filling, you know? Hey, there we go. That worked. Yay, I had a Daz and it worked. It worked, guys. Holy fucking shit. It fucking worked. Alright, there we go. It actually did something. Okay. Here we go. Very splashy. Very low level. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted in the fucking first place. Gentlemen, observe. Low level, high level, low wash load, full action at last. I actually have the opportunity to film this in real time, so watch it because it's not happening again. I'm impressed because this is a mini load of towels at this point. Look at that suds. That's gonna stay around too. That's the best part about this. I probably added about 200 mils. I'm very pleased at this. Look at this. Behold. And because this, I know this machine doesn't have any balancing whatsoever, it's gonna go nuts on the first in term and every in term since. And if it suds locks, yay, I'll be very pleased. And if it doesn't suds lock, then I'll still be happy, I think, because it'll be doing unbalanced spins 24/7. No fabric softener, no additives, apart from just straight up powder. Fuck the system, forget this whole entire label, I do what I want. And in general, fuck this whole system because I hate it. Although the wash action is beautiful when you actually use small loads in these, as you can see, it's very good. See, I don't just shit on them 24/7, I actually accept them when they have a small load in there, but when you're paying £4, I'm not necessarily the most understanding person. I paid a whole £5 for this and I want suds locks, I paid good money for them. So we'll see what happens. If I had the opportunity, I'd use fast dissolving hand wash powder, there you are. That's what it's called. Duh. You use hand wash detergent to get a ridiculous amount of foam in these, and I have never done it before. I don't know if I will, but, well, the opportunity's always there, so maybe. Oh, look at that. Perfectly at the low level. That's nice. That's real nice. Oh, and you can still see the gashes. Look at the gashes, guys. Observe! An Alliance LLC machine is not actually built to standard. Well, they never are in general. I mean, look at these fucking plastified pieces of garbage. I mean, if I were a salesman, I would quit on the first day of selling these because they are quite literally the most pathetic pieces of crap I have ever seen in my whole entire life. Not only that, but oh, it has 94 litres of drum volume. I really couldn't care. My Whirlpool has the same amount and it's actually built better than any of these. And that says something because my Whirlpool has no shaft tolerance with the bearings. It clatters around like no tomorrow. And yet you have these with a fucking ring of ball bearings, which is gonna do fuck all. The paddles are nice, the washer ain't. The machine ain't, it's built for shit. It's not built for shit, it's built for a long-lasting life in the commercial environment. No, it's not. Is it? Fuck. Ah, typical customer misuse. What do I do with customer misuse here? I take it over to the goddamn sink because it seems that I have to do everything around here to actually keep this place clean. And I've only just sort of started coming here today, alright? And yeah. As if I really have to explain how bad the management here is. Maytag over there that has bad bearings, that's out of order a whole fucking year ago. Yeah. I still ain't done shit about it. Let me get rid of that one. Goodbye. Yeah. So do I really have to explain how bad the management here is, or does this Maytag have to explain itself? Because last time I came here it had bad bearings. And we reported it, by the way. This year, same friggin' thing, boys. I've had to turn it off at the plug so that nobody used it. And in fact, I turned the water valve off. I turned the water valves on and the plug on for this one. But now I regret my life decisions, so of course you have to go like this to kind of say, I'm sorry, don't arrest me. That's sorted. Right, back to the action. So now we have thick foam. I'm sorry, I was doing other things. But now we've got quite dense foam, and this is going to be very interesting when the machine not only drains, but spins. I like this one, it's got character. Now we just got to see what the fuck happens. Which is a good question, because what will happen? I don't have a clue. So, obviously, we're gonna find the fuck out. We're at 60, I'll tell you that. And the question is it done yet? No. It's not done yet, of course. Duh, why would it? Still don't understand why the hell it flushes every single compartment. I just don't know why. The drawers are designed so small and so shittily, for American audiences, of course, that you don't get enough UK detergent in there. If it's built for a UK market, it should be designed. If it's imported over here, it should be actually designed for the amount of soap that we use. Because if you're gonna use a whole scoop of our detergent in comparison to a whole scoop of American detergent, let's just say that the results are very, very different. American scoops are about, gonna say 40% smaller than average scoops over here, and if you're using a full scoop for a full 10 kilo load, which is what I would do, then of course you're not going to get all of that in there. In fact, you're not even going to get a whole American scoop in that tiny little fucking soap compartment, which they are not designed to even accommodate that. So HE detergents, let's use a small amount. I think regular UK built detergents, let's use a big amount, because the differences are humongous, and of course, when you have a small load, your wash action is increased, so go on, bubbles. Let's see what this does. In a nutshell though, this is quite fun because I've never actually done a small load in one of these. I've seen it done earlier today, and I have to admit, the wash action was incredible, and it is now. Lifters are actually doing something on this. Look at that sudsing in there. Look at it and weep. I don't think any Maytag machine would actually get this kind of agitation nowadays. I'm looking at you, you piece of shit. Fuck you. No Maytag washing machine today would get this kind of agitation. And for some reason, these Ipso or Speed Queens, whatever they are, it doesn't really matter, they actually do a good job. They're JLA, they're Alliance LLC, they're something along them lines. They're practically just the exact same design, just slapped together with the same controls. So if you get one that doesn't have a brand on it and doesn't have a dispenser and it says 60 degrees Celsius wise, it's the same as this. It just don't have this dispenser, which you barely even need. You barely need this dispenser other than to give you fabric softener when you get like this. But I am a smart man. I'm not going to use softener because it's what I want. This is what I came here to do, guys. This is what I came here to do earlier and it pissed me off because I used a shitload of power gems. Actually, no, I didn't exactly. I just used a 32-gram dose of power gems plus a load of DAS and it still didn't give me the intended results. That video is going to get posted as well because it's just a failure. And this is going to get posted as probably one of the best sods locks I've ever seen a commercial machine do in my life. Which says something because I've seen some insane ones. If it pukes, 10 points to Gryffindor. And if it doesn't, suck your mum. I don't know. Language I'm using is derogatory. I do not care. If I end up getting demonetized, I really couldn't give a shit because I'm not getting monetized as it is. But the sheer amount of swear words in my videos, and in a nutshell, good evening, fuckheads. Yeah, I'm bringing that back. And also, good evening, paedophiles. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it as a whole thing because why the hell not? I know, it's weird. I'm mildly tipsy. I've just had vodka, apple juice, and Ribena. Well, I've had vodka and apple juice, and then vodka and Ribena, put it together, and you get this. Me sitting in front of a fucking Ipso ILC98 with no idea on what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, that is very fun. Look at that. Once it stops, it'll be about a half level of suds. Actually, about half an inch lower, maybe. Still good though. No, about a quarter of an inch. Once that quarter of an inch is covered, which it will be, we move over to what happens next. You've been framed. What happens next? And then you get a massive amount of advertiser breaks. It pissed me off every time. Cause I have to go and do something. Go get your tea. No, you've been framed is on. That was the worst. For some reason, my mum always used to tell me to go get my tea, I think. Or was it snacks? I can't remember. Snacks for me, snacks for her, snacks for my dad, snacks for my sister. Or it was go and feed the dog or something. I'm not too sure. It was, yeah, the advertiser breaks are the advertiser breaks, aren't they? Anyway, a bit of a backstory on this machine. I've no idea on when the fuck it was produced. I don't have a fucking clue on when the hell it came here. The only thing I know about it is it's a piece of shit that has failing motor bearings and I'm doing a small load in it. Hey presto! Anyway, so that should be around about the half load level now. Ish. Well, half a tub level, there you are. Half a load level, yeah, I sound dumb. That's a very slow climbing suds cake there. Now the only thing is, when is it going to drain? Because it's been washing for 15 whole minutes now. And that's verified by this video too, I think. Let's see what happens now. Surely I'll be able to get a bit of a better angle here, actually, if I don't just lean out, actually move the chair over. FYI, I'm very sunburned. Yes, I know, me getting sunburned and blah, blah, blah. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, shit, you can even see the gashes there. Jesus. Yeah, this has not had a particularly good upbringing here. And I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give a shit. The only reason why I'm not washing in a Neptune right now is because it didn't count the fucking coins. That's why it's been switched off and put out of order. Aside from the fact that there was no out of order sign on it, I just thought it'd been switched off for no fucking reason. Had management decided to actually slap an out of order sign on it, it'd be fine. But if not, they're probably gonna put that Maytag back on. You watch, they're gonna switch that Neptune on. At some point, they're going to realise what I've done and they're going to switch it back on. They're going to come over to my tent and kick me out and they're going to be like, but its bearings are failing. And then just, yeah. management here is terrible. It's dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, at least it's led me here to this shitbox actually doing something productive with suds. And I'm actually alone for once in here at, I don't even know what time it is at night. So that's another good thing, because I hate it when people just, I know it's a public laundrette, I know I might sound like a snob, I know I might sound like a bit of a dickhead, but I hate it when people come in here and interrupt my filming just because I'm filming washes. Oh, what are you filming it for? I'm filming it because I want to. And if you've got a problem with that, then I don't know, fuck off. Go home. The fuck are you gonna do? Go home, what are you gonna fucking do about it anyway? Complain to management? Sure. I'll just say it's creativity. And then I'll just moon you on the way out. No. Don't listen to a word I say, to be honest. I know I'm drunk, I can understand I'm drunk. And yeah, in general, I don't know how I'm holding the phone still, because yeah, the amount of vodka I have consumed is meh. At most, it gets someone mildly tipsy if they were kind of Brazilian. I don't fucking know. Let's go. It's time for the first intern, boys. How fucked is this gonna be? Will it need less DAS or more DAS? I can't exactly just go in reverse DAS, can I? Oh, fuck. If I had a time machine, I'd go back and tell myself, just use one of these instead of fuck around with a Neptune. I'm sad about that Neptune though. Oh, here we go, guys. Look at this. Amazing. Yes, and we're doing the anti-suds action as well, which is doing nothing. Or at least I hope it isn't doing a damn thing, because I actually want to see a suds lock. Let's see what happens now. Let's see. Come on, bitch. Do something. Come on. Wait for it. Ah, there we go. It's unbalanced as shit, and it's about to go into a suds lock. It's about to throw me 10 billion error codes. This is just gonna be funny in general. Look at this bullshit. That appears to be the building of a suds lock, especially with all of the foam around the back of the drum, if you just see it there. Yeah, in a nutshell, this thing's gonna go nuts, and I'm gonna laugh. Off we go then. I know you can take it. You're a speed queen at heart. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a cunt. Come on, don't be a dumbass. Come on, don't be a bitch. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm not putting fabric softener in. You're gonna have to beg for mercy, but I'm not listening. Hurry the fuck up. Come on. Just ramp the fuck up. Here we go. Here we go. And I think the suds lock is starting to build. It looks it. Come on, you fucking piece of shit. Hurry the fuck up. Oh, you're a bitch. What a cunt. Come on. Quit doing the anti-suds phase and just ramp the fuck up. It doesn't do anything. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Motherfucker, it skipped the spin. Well, for that then, gentlemen, we're throwing into the main wash as well. Let's go. That's a pathetic amount of DAS. Alright, I'm putting the phone down, give me a minute. I know I'm fucking around with commercials, so you're not fine. Get in there. Right. That is some extra DAS for its bitchiness, because it's just a prick. Come on, you fucker. I know you are a cunt. So if you hurry up and get this over with, you will stop being as much of a cunt. I don't know what I'm saying. It's being a bitch. I'm trying to tell it to stop being a bitch, and it's still being a bitch. Context. Right. Ooh, that's getting very foamy actually. I was thinking of adding more. Nope. Foamy enough as is, I think. I reckon. Yep. Yep, that is. Oof. Come on, you dumb bitch. Hurry up. I'm gonna laugh if it drains now. Because then I've just added more petrol to the bonfire and I've got a match in my hand. If it's an emergency rinse, that's what it means. I've just made it worse. And I hope it isn't an emergency rinse. If it is, then I couldn't give a shit. I'm just gonna laugh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's worse now. If it's supposed to be an emergency rinse, I'm not sorry. Look at that shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, that is now officially a cataclysmic Avengers level threat. This is going to be horrific. Now, gentlemen, I really couldn't, honestly, I do not give a shit about this machine at all. A, it's not mine, and B, it's a piece of shit, so if I'm going to overdose it, I'm going to overdose it right. And I've done that. The only thing is, will the bitch actually wash correctly and give me a fucking suds lock? That's the question. I'm going to keep going. If it does it again, I'm going to do it again. I don't get why it abandoned that spin, to be honest, because it was perfectly capable of just doing it. It was spinning fucking clockwise. The dispenser's on the fucking right-hand side, not the left. If it was on the left, it'd be puking. If it was on the right, which it is, then nothing had happened. Why stop? Unless it's got an air vent. Motherfucker doesn't even have an air vent either. But it does have lid hinges. Why the fuck does it have lid hinges? That is the dumbest shit I think I've seen in a machine for a long time. A commercial washer with lid hinges. Like that. Why have it? It's a front loader. Alliance is kind of dumb. Because from a practicality standpoint, if you wanted full 360-degree access to a machine like this, you can't have it because the fucking lid hinges are in the fucking way of getting you there. Oh my god, that's even worse than the main wash. Oh dear, I'm not sorry at all. I could not give a flying fuck. Ooh, 50mm drain pipe. Oh, here we go. This is worse than the main wash. So yeah, some mildly drunk filming for you here. I don't think I've ever done this before, to be honest. I might have done it in the past, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I've got no fucking clue. So here we go, boys. Oh, that's staying around now. It stopped draining water. Oh, fuck. I haven't even screwed up that badly. Any of my lot would take that. Don't be a bitch. Come on. Do it. If it did it like that, I'd just laugh. If it actually went for it, when it was unbalanced like that, I'd just lol. Maybe? No? I'm not sure. You can tell it's gonna, cause layering of foam, hold on. Oh, don't wanna go into ultra wide. You're able to tell it's gonna suds lock here because of this whole thing. There's no water there at all. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Spin it like that, go on. I dare you, go on. Go on, you ain't got the balls. It's done it like this before. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Double ducting. That's interesting. That's actual... That looks like a snake's teeth. That's cool. That is pretty cool. You gotta admit. And it's actually still coasting, trying to spin that. I like this. Not. I don't like it very... Ooh. I don't like it very much. But at the same time, it's alright. I wouldn't have one of these for domestic use or commercial use. I'd just go for a Neptune for any of those two. Oh, and they have double purpose because you can use a domestic Neptune for domestic purposes and a commercial Neptune for commercial purposes, whereas these are commercial only when they're really just built for domestic use. Hence why these are shit. They end up having bearing failures all the fucking time. You can already hear the metal bearings on this. I'll bet you anything that's less than 5 fucking years old. At 23 minutes left, I'm gonna say that this machine is gonna skip this this other intern due to a deadlock scenario. And if it doesn't, then it's gonna skip it due to an unbalanced spin scenario, and then I'm gonna be left with damp. No, if it zips the final spin, I'm gonna be left with soaking wet towels, and I'm not gonna be particularly happy because this son of a bitch can actually spin it. I know that because I've seen it do it before. Come on, you piece of absolute dog shit. If you just spin it like a 9.5, you'll be fine. Come on. There's literally no threat of soft lock anymore. See? There you go. You get in it. Come on. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I actually wasn't expecting it to get that far into distribution. I was hoping it'd just set off. But of course I'm not that lucky. They're all balled up. You're not going to get them unballed at this point. Stupid twat. This is just retarded. It's not going to get them unballed. As I told you, it is. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Well, if that soft locks, then I'm happy. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. And I'm going to just not come back here ever again. I'm going to go to Woodlands instead, where they got top loaders. Someone will back me up on that one if I end up being here next year. Don't go to this laundrette, go to Woodlands where they got top loaders, please. That's just funny shit, that. I think the Maytag over there is a bit more resilient. It actually spins up in comparison to this hunk of dog shit. Look, the fucking ball bearings are hindering its attempts at balancing. That's why they shouldn't have ever put him in. Come on. Don't even do anti-suds, just ram it. Just fucking ram it. Is that a Beko motor right here? Are you fucking serious? There's no way they're actually using a Beko motor in this. If I find out they are, I'm gonna laugh. Because it almost sounds like a fucking needle, it's weird. Are you gonna do anti-suds phases this whole time, or are you actually gonna... There. I was about to say, there we go. Okay, there we go. Idiotic fuckwit. Come on. Ramp up. Come on. Keep your revs up. Go on. Go on. Just do it. Just go. No suds locks. Fuck. Not happy. There's a piece of shit machine. No wonder why it does these suds locks. I actually wanted it to. I've used a fair amount of DAS for this as well. I'm Not happy that it hasn't soft locked, and I'm further not happy that it's a piece of shit and it's a bitch. Fuck you, Speed Queen, you goddamn motherfucker. If my phone dies before the end of this, I'll be happy. Ish. If it had an indicator for final rinse, that would be fun. Because I just can't seem to get anything like that anymore. A nice indicator. Oh, final rinse, there you go. Put your fabric softener in. No. Don't get that shit. You gotta find that out for yourself. Yes. Fucking hell. Dear God, how bad does it get? Sorted, because it's a shit box. I feel it deserves a tiny, tiny bit of mercy. As for everything else in here, though, it doesn't. And I'm coming back in here at some point with a hair dye soaked towel, and any of these goes ahead and gives me fucking shit I'm gonna get. Well, I'm going to unleash it within there and see what happens. I'm already kind of annoyed about all this because I didn't get a soft look earlier. Fuck this. In general, because you just never seem to get what you want when you come in here. Clean clothes? Nah. Nice smelling shit at the end? Nah. It just smells of whatever the fucking machine stinks of. Which usually in this case is mould and non-bio detergents. Because the only detergent they sell at the shop? Very non-bio. Yeah. Oh, and Daz pods, because you need Daz pods. Daz powder's better, retards. Stock that, it's nice. It's actually nicer. To be honest, if this shit box actually kicks itself into gear whilst it's actually supposed to be spinning, I'll be happy. All the way to 1200 revs a minute, fine. But if it fucks around and abandons, I'm gonna be annoyed as shit. Because the only thing I want is a salt lock. Well, the only thing I wanted is a salt lock, and if it abandons me at this point, when it's about to go onto the final spin, if it abandons its whole spin cycle on the final spin, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to go around and ask for more money when I know that the machine itself is not going to work. I could sling it in that Maytag and pay £4 fucking for a quick wash or something, but I won't film that. Or I could sling it in a Neptune and figure out what to do there. But I doubt I'll do that. I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to put the Neptunes going through bearing failure. More stress on itself. I don't want to put that Neptune through anything worse than it's currently going through. Nice wash action now. I'm very good rinsing, but it's a shit machine. And it still doesn't understand the point of going through a full wash and a rinse without stopping and being a slag. I don't even know if that was part of fucking rinse. I just assumed it was. Well, guess we might get an extra rinse here, folks, to rinse all the shit out. That'll be interesting. Not. Oh, Jesus, okay. Yeah, we're not on the final spin yet. Good. This gives this machine a few more last opportunities, which, as of now, it is not taking particularly very well. Because it's going to abandon the spin again. How bad is it going to be this time? Let's see it. How horrifying. Is it going to be this time? Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it's official. This thing's a shitbox. I said it a billion times, but it is. Can't even balance 3 fucking towels. It was able to before. It's not able to now. That's just bullshit. In general, that is fucked up. You can actually balance this now. I know you can, you dumb shit. Come on. You're gonna have to sometime. Jesus Christ, at fucking last. God. It's actually managed to balance something. No, it hasn't. Fuck's sake. Alright, maybe. Maybe. Stop doing the fucking anti-suds phase, you're getting rid of your balancing. Oh, you dumbass. Now you've fucked it. I wanted to actually go to 1200 with this. That would be fun. Now you have entirely fucked it. Congratulations. Congrats. Let me play a note on the world's smallest violin for your troubles. What an actual fucking sack of shit. How the fuck does anyone actually own one of these residentially in the USA? And here's a question, are they actually better than over here? Because I'm fed up with this shit already. Genuinely fed up with this bullshit. So, a decent question to anyone who lives in the USA. Are your speed queens better than ours? Because, yeah, I don't think our speed queens are as good. It says Ipso, but it's really speed queen. Just spin it, you retard. There you go. Your poor parents have done it for you. Come on. Come on, you dipshit. Just fucking accelerate. Come on. Come on. It's almost a complete cycle time and all you've done is fuck around balancing. Oh my days, man. If I had a baseball bat and I didn't have to accept responsibility or pay any damages or get arrested for my crimes, I would smash all of these to fucking pieces. But of course, I would get arrested. I would have to pay this place back. Best I can do is this. Fucking abandoned it. Again. Bruh. How dumb is this shit? This is retarded as fuck. Screw it, these are terrible. I'm gonna end up sitting here for about another half an hour, I bet, watching this shit box balance, 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 and then abandon. Because if it abandons the final spin, I'm actually going to be pissed off. I wonder how that looks as a shitty fucking... I don't know. I wonder how that looks on a fucking gun now. This machine is a hunk of shit and I really wish it would die. To be quite honest, I really wish nothing but a fire pit did. Well, the only thing I really hope is that they get burned in the fire pit, because they're terrible. Shit machines, they are. As I said a bajillion times, I literally hate them. I hate the very idea that these exist. Holy shit, the spin light's illuminated. What the fuck do we do? Good God, I hate these. Fucking spin. Just literally spin, I swear to God. I'm getting annoyed. I wanted to actually just spin these on one side so it's at least entertaining. No, of course not. Can't even get that. Useless fucking piece of this shit that is out. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and abandon the previous spin. And then obviously, now that we're on the final spin, get perfectly balanced. When you were perfectly balanced before on that intern. I smell bitch. I smell candy. I'm not gonna lie, I smell candy hoover on these. For no fucking apparent reason. Ipso light commercial. Well, they're kind of being used in a bit of a heavy commercial environment, aren't they? Don't you think? And they're getting used by me, so they're just getting destroyed. God, I hate these. Spin it, I dare you. Fucking dare you. Go on. Fucking dare you. Go on. Actually do it. I couldn't all day. I dare you 5 times in a fucking row. Go on. Go on. Nah, because it's a snack. Oh, I'm gonna extract most of the water out of my, whatever is in there first. Fuck your anti-suds phase. I couldn't give a shit. The only thing I want right now is for this fucking shitbox to actually spin. Spin, you fool! Actually extract the fluid that has been pressed into you, for fuck's sake. I don't know. The fluid that's been pressurised into you. H2O. Fucking get it out of there. Don't be a bitch. You are balanced now. Fucking spin. Oh my god. You wonder why engineers hate these. You wonder why some customers hate these. And you now wonder why I hate them. I wonder why. I mean, I wonder why. Like, bruh. You are balanced as fuck, and you're doing an anti-suds phase, and now you fucked it. Look, see? You fucked it. You've actually fucked it. Let's go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and press F on the smallest keyboard. The world's smallest keyboard for this shitboxer's heartbreak. Why the hell the laundrette owners actually buy these? For what reason would they put them anywhere other than back into a scrap heap or return them to the store they were bought from in the first place? Why? Tell me, because I don't know myself. I'm actually impressed that these have lasted for over a year. Maybe even over 5 years at this point. I don't actually know how old they are, and I'm not even going to check, so I don't care. But they've easily been here over a year, because this place, last time I came here was about a year ago. So there you go, they lasted a whole year. And they're still as dog shit as before. See, look. Shitbox. Hurry the fuck up. Come on. Actually spin, you prick. Extract. Come on. Don't be a cunt. It's being a cunt. Fucking Christ. How much battery does my phone have left? Yeah, 30% will be fine as long as this. Oh my god. Actually, fuck my life. Why is. And you're gonna do the anti-suds again. It's gonna repeat that. And then, ooh, I'm gonna abandon this. Oh, fuck my life. I know what this is about to fucking do, and I'm not happy about it. Unless it actually decides to spin it. Would be nice. No, of course not. No. Let's just, nah. You've already spun it before. That's why you're a bitch. I wonder how long it's actually taken for this shitbox. It's taken 4 minutes longer than the whole cycle time. For it to actually balance properly. It's only spun once, I think. It's only spun once. Would you look at that? 3 towels and it can't spin. What a shitbox. This is a disgrace to the whole Alliance LLC name. I'm disappointed it's here at this point. I feel like the label, the Brewer and Bunny label there is going to last longer than this shitbox will. It'll still be on there when this is dead. It's a bit of a similar thing how, for some reason, I think the Barlett logos are going to end up outlasting those Maytags and the Sweet Queens back at Woodlands, which is going to be a bit sad, because especially when the Maytags die, that'll be sad. Because they're the M1812s, and they are. It's really, really hard when they go. It is sad. And then you've got the 1998 Speed Queen. And I think it will get replaced by another Speed Queen top loader. Thank fuck they went ahead and had the logical point on that to replace it with another top loader. Just fucking spin. No, I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna act like a 5-year-old and just refuse. Perfect Programming Alliance LLC. For fuck's sake, how long is this actually gonna take? You know what? The fact that Unimac actually builds their machines to last in comparison to this kind of shit is funny to me. It's hilarious. It's quite funny. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Come on, you've got 7 minutes and you're perfectly balanced. Don't do the anti-shots phase. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You don't have to do it. You are fine. Fucking spin. At last. Oh. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Come on, ball bearings. Shift over to your sides. Come on. So there we go, that's a bit better. Just go. Just go. Come on. Motherfucking spin, bitch. Extract. For fuck's sake. Oh my fucking god. Just don't stop. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anti-suds, come on. And off we fucking go. At last. Jesus. I'd say a total of about 7.5 minutes of additional balancing. 3 towels. What a pathetic turn of events. Didn't even get a sunflower. Like I wanted. You hear the motor bearings. that it? Yeah. That's what you get with SuperWash Plus. Yeah, what a shitbox. What was that, 4 rinses? Yeah. I think the W916 would have rinsed better with 3. Even though it had fabric softener added on the 3rd rinse, not the 4th, it still hasn't got rid of all the sludge. It's just a disgrace, guys. Fucking terrible machine. Well, it said a total of 14 extra minutes due to balancing attempts. What an absolute fucking shitbox. Can't wait for this to end, because then I'll be ripping this door off its fucking hinges. Figuratively, of course. I'm not happy. I actually wanted something interesting to happen, but I prepared for it. Didn't happen. So, henceforth, I'm not happy. Yeah. Be pissed off at me, I don't care. Slander me in the comments, I'll bin them. Fuck you. Shut up. Wish it would. Actually shut the fuck up. That beeping just pisses me off rather than anything else. Okay, so we have the usual Speed Queen deal. What in the actual fuck? Oh yeah, 440 G-force. You want me to give you your 440 Gs? I'll give you your 440 Gs. Give me a fucking minute. Well, I can't exactly bring the water out of them, that's for certain, but they're just as fucking damp as if I put them in a 1,000 rev machine. What is going on with this? What is going on with this, okay? That's the equivalent of spinning them in a 9.5. Not even for the full cycle time. For about 2 minutes at 1,000 RPM. They've just spun for about 3.5, 4 minutes at 1,200 revs with a drum that I'd say is about, I don't really know, about 10 centimeters wider? What the fuck is going on? Pay an extra quid, get shit with quality. Come down to fucking Alliance LLC, where the only thing we will try and sell you is shit. I'll tell you what, fuck it. I'm not even going to go work for JLA. I was going to, but to be honest, they've slapped their fucking sticker on this shit box, and I'll bet you anything, impressively, they don't have anything to do with this. I'm impressed that they have nothing to do with that. But the only thing is, JLA slapped their logo on it. They told me, oh yeah, go ahead and get an engineer's course done. Never heard back from supposed to go on work experience when was it? 2021? Lockdown occurred, never happened. Asked for it again, no response. When it came to actually asking for a job, they go ahead and say, oh, well, just go ahead and take your ass down to Leeds College and get yourself an engineering degree, which I've got a level 2. I don't have a level 3 due to my own stupidity, but fuck it, I don't care. And now that I reckon the only way I'm going to get to them is by spamming them with messages, which will just be slowly replied to as, oh yeah, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Fucking hell, you'll get back to me when I've died, mate. They're a terrible company. Especially if they're going to make shit boxes like these. Let's be honest, if you're going to go ahead and stick an Ipso name on something, with the heritage they have, at least make it an actually decent machine that won't fuck around for an additional 15 minutes. you know, and fuck around with balancing like that, you know. Make them a bit more rugged. Make them a bit better, you know, build them a bit better. Get rid of the ball bearings, add some additional weight, and stop being such dickheads. Advice for your manufacturers, if you're going to go ahead, advice for your manufacturers, right? If you're going to go ahead and design another machine, don't design it with a set of fucking ball bearings suspended in oil in the front. Don't go ahead and make the entire thing suds lock resistant by just fucking abandoning every single other spin. And also don't fuck about and make it so pathetic when it comes to balancing that the entire machine is a pussy. Okay? I have 9 5s that don't care about any of that, and they're still alive 30 odd years later. These shit boxes will have been buried in the ground for about 25 years by then. If my 9 5s is still alive in 30 years, I'll be quite happy with myself. And if these are still alive in 30 years, I will be fucking shocked, because these are terrible machines. In fact, no. Keenan, an American YouTuber who has his own laundromats, has officially highlighted that these Speed Queen Horizons are shit. This isn't, I wouldn't say this is really, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna say it's fucking, it is a Speed Queen Horizon. Screw it. Look at that. Still got moisture in the back of the drum there. That's terrible. And there's nothing else, there's no condensation, it's just straight up moisture. And there you are, there's your gashes, folks. It's actually taken a chunk out of the glass. Oh my god. That is legitimately taken a fucking chunk out of the door glass. It actually... Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. That's got quite a major gash there. And of course, major gashes all around. This one, no real sort of damage aside from... oh, I think this is the one that fucks around and acts like a pussy the most, but... Jesus fucking Christ. There's a legitimate chunk taken out of the door glass. If I tap on that hard enough, I think it'll go through. So, Alliance, are you just going to go ahead and explain how this has happened? I mean, of course, it's not just due to your ridiculous designs. You see, that suspension is actually insanely rugged. But if you go ahead and drag the ball bearings out of this, it makes it better. So, word of advice, if you can actually go ahead and design a machine, make it without ball bearings so the motor doesn't have to stress. Make it without this shitty fucking lip. Oh my god. And also make it all mold resistant because... Give it a cleaning cycle in the programming mode or something and tell them to use it. But just the fact that that has happened, oh my god. That's going to end up breaking its door glass at some point. I'm actually going to have to report that. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I'm legitimately going to report that to management. Holy shit. I'm just snapping pictures as well. That is ridiculous. Honestly, what the fuck? I mean, yeah. They're dirty in general because no one comes around and cleans them, I don't think. They just let them clean themselves, as usual. Typical stupid management of this fucking place. Decide what lives and what dies. This is just fucking disgusting. The fact that it's taken a chunk out of its own... No. 3 chunks. 4 if you want to add that tiny little bit at the top. 4 chunks out of its door glass. That's the main one there. That's the biggest one. You can tell that is a legitimate chunk out of the glass if I... See? It indents. If I tap that hard enough with my index finger, it'll actually probably go through. So I'm not going to. But still. What the fuck is this fucking machine? I can make that unbalanced without even doing anything. What in the bejesus is going on? Yeah, see? I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to do a damn thing. So, Alliance, your ball bearing system is officially fucked. And maybe, you know, go ahead and address that little problem we're having. Go ahead and address, I don't know, maybe the whole entire fact that your machine series is a hunk of shit and actually redesign it. Instead of using fucking plastic, use steel like you used to do. You know, I'm just pointing to a Maytag because I don't know why. I don't have anything really Alliance in here to point to, okay? Use steel like you used to. Actually make something good instead of something like this, right? Where the steel door hinge is actually the most positive thing about the entire door assembly. Make it go into metal, dumbasses. And also, if you're wanting your entire suspension system to not be hindered, don't stick a load of fucking ball bearings in a rim around it, you know? Make it nice. Make it actually work, and it's good, okay? And then you don't get this shit happening, right? And on top of that, make it so that you can cap a price off at £4 fucking quid, because it's extortion over here. How are you supposed to get to them 2 fucking torque sets in there? How the hell are you supposed to do that? Well, that's intriguing. Very intriguing. Strange designs, I tell you. So, gash is all the way down here. If my camera will actually focus on them. I don't think it can, it's quite difficult. There you go. Ring of gash all the way around to there. But the main impact points are there, where you can actually see there's been chunks taken out. Anyone want to explain it? I've already explained enough. Want to explain it further? Because it's obvious this ball bearing system is doing nothing but causing imbalances. Watch this shit, okay? Just watch. I don't have to do a damn thing. As I've just previously explained, I don't have to do a fucking thing. Yeah, fuck this. Right, so that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'm not drying in this either, because we're gonna just get them dried off tomorrow. It's only a little load of towels, look. 1, which is a bath towel. 2, beach towel, a bath towel, and a hand towel, which are perfectly distributable, even in a Maytag Neptune, or whatever this fucking abomination is. I don't know whether the designer of this should be killed or given therapy. I'm pretty sure he just needs therapy because he must have had a traumatic childhood to make this. The only positive thing I can definitely tell you about this is it's using... What the fuck? It's using a similar hinge to my Whirlpool. No, it isn't. It's got the same lock. ain't using the same hinge. Wait a minute, it's this. Ooh, is this peely film? Peely film. Oh my god, it is peely film. Oh, fuck this. I'm being a kid again. Peely film. We still haven't peeled this. Motherfuckers. Come on. Come on. I like peely film. I know this is actual manufacturer's peel, so yeah. This isn't affecting the machine at all. Come on, off you come. See, look. It's actually blue as well, look. Yep, blue in colour. Proves it's not a vinyl or anything, it's just for protection. And here comes the rust, guys. That'll be funny. Yeah, it's been on here for so long that it's practically engraved itself into the machine. Oh my god. Just come off. Come on. Off you pop. Nah, I don't think I can get to it. Nope. Oh well. It's sorted anyway, I guess. To a decent degree. Leave it as matte controls instead of gloss. Jesus. It looks sexier when they're matte like this, look. And then, if I had anything I could use as a thingy. Piece of cardboard, anyone? Piece of cardboard? I don't know, I don't have anything else. If the piece of cardboard doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. Right, come on. Nah, this shit's not working. Anybody here with a flathead screwdriver? No? Okay. Yep, no one's got a flathead screwdriver. Son of a bitch, I'd love to actually peel it off with a flathead. Ah, well, fuck it, I've done my best. That actually looks a bit nicer now. I've given it my little tear off. Because someone was stupid enough to not. Right. I don't like this straw design because you have a little tab in there. And if I zoom all the way in there, you can just see it there. You see? Piece of plastic there. That's your tab. And that's what you have to press down. And you have to press down with a fucking flathead screwdriver because I've tried and I can't. Whereas with these, you don't have that. Because all you have is a little tray here that you take the side out first. Remove the tray. Hey presto, motherfucker, you did it. Then you stick it back in, like so, until it's solid. And then you stick the fucking siphons back in. Sorted. And then with these, it's not a catch on the top, it's a catch underneath. So, you do it like this. See? Press that tab in, and you're sorted. I'm not cleaning this. Deserve my love, none of them do. But that especially doesn't deserve anything other than to die because it's suffering so hard. It's a domestic machine, guys. Come on. What are you fucking doing, Whirlpool? Don't you have a bad enough history with your washers exploding? No, I'm just kidding, that's a completely unrelated topic. Don't you have enough problems with your hot points that you have to make this? I'm just gonna, I feel like sending this poor thing to sleep. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. Right, anyway, I've got to get back to my tent because camping is fun and yeah, I'm not, as I said before, not drying in here, although I wish I was, because I do. Yeah, I go all the way to high heat, but of course I cannot. So I'm leaving all of these on medium because mainly people dry synthetic shit in here. And then the end one, because it's dead. Yeah. I wish I had the opportunity to go behind these and actually unplug this end dryer, but A, I don't know what plug goes to what, and B, I don't want to fuck around and find out. So, let's not. Isolate from gas and electrical supplies before removing covers or servicing. Replace covers before installing main supplies. Well, it'd be something for the engineer to... Well, it means something less that the engineer has to do. Nah. Oh, look. Fluorescent light. It's a 6-foot fitting. Ooh. Well, I couldn't give a flying fuck. To be honest, I actually don't care about fluorescent lights anymore. I used to, but yeah. Friends are fun. What's up, bitch?
See?
Motherfucker took an extra 15 minutes fucking about with balancing. So it tried to destroy it. You know what, bro? Look at this shit. It's taken a legit chunk out. Not with this. Not with this wash in the past. It's taken a whole fucking chunk out the door glass. You hear that? It's a chunk out of the fucking glass. And it went completely nuts. And in general was a complete bitch. So yeah.